Hey guys, this is part 10 of Azure tutorial. In this video, we will learn what is a virtual machine skill set and how to create an virtual machine skill set on the portal. So, in our previous video, we have learned what are Azure virtual machine and how to create a VM on the portal. If you haven't watched that video, I strongly recommend you to do so. The link is in the description. Now, what's an Azure Virtual Machine Scale Set? Virtual Machine Scale Set, or its abbreviation named VMSS, provided by Azure, which allows us to create many virtual machines at the same time. We can create almost 1000 virtual machines at the same time by VMSS. Azure Virtual Machine skill set let users create and manage a group of load-balanced VMs. The number of VM instances can automatically increase or decrease in response to demand or a defined schedule. Skill set provide high availability to your applications and allows you to certainly manage, configure, and update a large number of VMs. With virtual machine skill sets, you can build large-scale applications for areas such as compute, big data, and container workloads. Now, what are the benefits of VMSS? Easy to create and manage multiple VMs, provides high availability and application resiliency, allows your application to automatically scale as resource demand changes, and works at a large scale. Now let's discuss how to create a virtual machine scale set on the Azure. So currently I'm logged into my Azure portal. So in the search menu type VMSS. After we'll click on that, and then so currently we don't have any virtual machine scale set to display. So let's create one. So it's loading the virtual machine skill set creation page. So the subscription free trial resource group. For the purpose of this demo, I will be creating a new resource group naming RG Test VMSS. Okay, and then this resource group will be automatically created when we create this our VMSS. Then a VMSS name. So common convention is to use the prefix VMSS, and for the purpose for which we are using the VMSS, we are using that for only a testing purpose, the VMSS testing. Let's select the region as East US region. Now availability zone. We have discussed about availability zone in a great detail in our previous video, so please check it out. So I will choose three availability zones, and then this is the operating system that your virtual machine will be using. Let's leave that to the Windows 10 Pro version. So I just want to leave that unchecked. So and an administrator username and password. Let's give that administrator username and the password. So retype the password and then finally check this text box. Next, disks tab. So leave all the default options in the disk tab. Next, scaling. So here click this pencil icon because we want to connect to our virtual machine using RDP. So select this checkbox, select this radio button, allow selected ports, and we want the RDP port. So check that RDP, and here public IP address. Let's enable that and click OK. Next, scaling tab, and here we can specify how many virtual machines count we want to create with the help of the VMSS. For now, let's create three virtual machines, and let's leave all the default options, and then let's review and create. So, oops, the validation part is saying required information is missing or were not valid. Okay, it's showing changing it is. Yeah. Here check the load balancer and next review and create. So now it will pass the validation, final validation. So let it fully run the validation. So validation has passed. Now let's create this VMSS. So it's now initializing the deployment, and it would take rather a long time for the creation of the three virtual machines. So I will fast forward the process for you guys. There we go. Deployment is complete. So now let's go to the resource group, and then we will go to the deployments tab, and here we can see our create VMSS. So let's go to our virtual machine, and here so let's go to resource, and then here we can see instances blade. So here are the three virtual machines which we have created. So let's, for example, let's run the first VM, and here let's say um here let's say right click the VM. Okay, click on the VM, and then let's say connect, and there we are using RDP, and then let's download the RDP file. Click on the RDP file, connect, and so it will ask us the credentials. So enter the credentials for log in to the virtual machine. Okay, click OK, and then say yes, and then we will now be remotely logged in to the one virtual machine. But remember guys, although with the help of VMSS we can create multiple virtual machines at the same time, and but what is the most risky problem is that every VM will have the same credentials while we enter the Azure. So that's one disadvantage of virtual machines that are created using a virtual machine skill set functionality with Azure. So let it completely load. So it is asking us to some privacy settings for our device. Accept that, and then in our just a moment we will now be logged into our virtual machine. So we are now logged in. So we have a default browser as we have discussed earlier. So for now let's just minimize that, and that's it in this video. Thank you for listening.